Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, just give me. Okay, it seems like your colleagues haven't. Joined up yet.
No. Calling me. She wants to beg now. You know they figure out things. I don't really. I don't know. I see the.
Okay, we'll wait.
I have sent a message to them, so I'm expecting them to respond.
Okay.
And then come and join us soon.
All right, no problem.
All right, sir. They're joining us now. They're joining us now. I just spoke with Mr. Williams. He's joining us soon. I just spoke with others now. They will be joining us now. I just spoke with others. They're going to join us soon.
All right.
All right, sir. Why are they delaying now? How do you do? The other side. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just relax around. No problem. We are tired of locking ourselves at home. We want to come out at least. So I'll go back with you in a moment. Hello, who else is in? Mr. Williams is not in yet.
Yeah, we're the only ones here for now.
Can you imagine? Mr. Williams is not around here. I wonder what's keeping them. Let me see. Let me go back and confirm again.
All right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Is Mr. Williams in?
I'm with you, Mr.
Is that
Light.
Mr. Williams?
Yes,
Okay, I think we've been waiting for you and others. So I think Mr. Charles can start off. Or what do you think?
it's okay.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Are you still
Hello.
there?
Okay, Mr. Jano, please, I'm really sorry for coming in late.
Okay.
It's
Not a
not dealing
problem.
with you.
Not a problem. It'd be great
All
if
right, let's
everyone is settled so that we can just dive in. I want to confirm that everyone here is settled already so that we can just dive in.
Let's start off with the both of us.
Okay, fine.
Can we start with both of us?
Yes,
So we can then have others.
all right, we can start. Okay, let me cue the music. Okay, we had a meeting a few days ago, and there were a few things that we discussed about the platform, and we were meant to send we were meant to send. Okay, before I continue, is my voice clear?
Yes,
Okay.
very clear, sir.
Okay.
Very clear, sir. I can hear you.
Okay, good. So we were meant to send over the invite for 3 people from the school, or at least for 3 people to be able to log into the e-learning account, and we also sent a link to training content, some videos that were harvested from the meeting we had, and then some other resources that would help in the process of recording the lessons and uploading the lessons. The first question that I want to ask is, were you able to go over the content that was sent earlier? Okay, the first question is, were you able to log into the e-learning platform? That's the first question. I know that Mr. Light was able to do so because he informed me that he was able to. So, Mr. Williams, were you able to log into the e-learning platform?
Yes, I was. I did.
Okay.
Sorry, please.
I had sent the training content, the videos that are more or less a walkthrough on how to create lessons and upload lessons and quizzes and everything else. Did you get that link, and were you able to go through the videos?
I got the link and I went through.
Okay, so where's the area of difficulty so that we can start there and basically not have a long meeting, just attack the pain points that you're having?
Okay.
I think for me, hello, sir.
Yes, go on.
For me, I was able to go, videos. I was able to see all that.
Okay.
Then aside that, also out of the 5, I think it's
Hello, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, his microphone keeps tripping off. Hello, Mr. Light. It seems like your microphone is off. We haven't heard anything you've said for the last 30 seconds.
Okay, can you hear me now, please?
Yes, we can.
All right. Just like I said before the microphone went off, I think I was able to log in properly, and I got all information, the recorded information that was done from the last what's it called, training we had with you.
Yeah.
So I saw the video all over again. And aside that, I went through the course outline. I think I attempted 1, and then from 5 it reduced to 4, and then probably a rank was done or something. So then from there, I don't know what other details. I need other details that would make us that would make me even go further than where I am, and then how to optimize the use.
Okay. Okay. Mr. William, how about you?
Okay. I went through the video and just saw the preliminary activities that have to be done, which I think it's good. I mean, I've had that impression from the beginning. But I was just thinking how, with all that, because what I did was, apart from running through myself, I also asked one or two other persons to join in. They're outside the three as a way of seeing if others can work with us on it. And someone told me that they couldn't log in. I gave them the description of what to do and the rest, and they said they still couldn't log in. So I was wondering what could have happened.
Okay, they couldn't log into which one? The e-learning, that's the website where all of the example videos were.
Exactly, the website. But because I did, and I was able to log in, so I told them, but they said they couldn't. So I was wondering if it was restricted to just the three of us or something of that nature.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I just want to be clear on what you're saying. So um this here is the website, the school's e-learning account now. Is it
Yes.
this website that you're trying to get them to log into, or
Yes.
the
Yes. Yes.
other, this one? Okay, no, this one is restricted to only 3 accounts. So
Oh,
if you want them to log in, you have to give them your own account, and everything they do will be registered as you doing it. So that
okay.
is, yeah. So it's only restricted to 3 accounts. When revenue improves and the school is able to spend more on this, they can now give each teacher their own private account. So I
Oh,
spoke with Ms. Uzamere, and we both agreed that it will be okay for the teachers to share their accounts for now, and then later,
okay.
when the financial position improves, then each teacher would get their own login. She would pay for the extra licenses for the teachers to get their own
Okay.
login. Each teacher is paying almost 5,000 naira, or is 5,000 naira per teacher per month on this platform.
Hmm.
So yeah, so we're starting with 3, and as revenue improves, because what we're trying to see is how we can first of all populate this platform with lessons, okay, for the children. Then at some point, we will now put a payment gate in front of the content, so that when people try to access the courses, they would see a payment link. They will see a payment link. So that's basically the direction that we're going in at the moment. So okay, so basically here you have to share your own login with them and have them play around with it. But did they register on the e-learning? Did they register? Sorry, let me jump. Did they register here on this website with the uh, the course for the outline that I sent to you, the videos that walked through on how that walked you through on how to create lessons and quizzes and everything? Did you send them here first?
No, I sent them here because I guess this way we have the login because I don't have my glasses. This way we have the login now. Am I correct?
No. This is where the videos that show how to use this
Okay, yes,
platform.
I sent the video. I sent this video too. Yes, I sent the video
Okay.
too. I sent the video and the login.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
guess
So
for that one they couldn't do.
okay.
But I sent this one
Okay.
too.
So they went through this one, but they were not able to log in here to practice what they were doing
Exactly.
on that platform.
Exactly.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, so just share that quickly with them. I've already spoken with Mrs. Amere, and I've already indicated that that I am available to help you guys get used to this, so that so that this can be up and running as quickly as possible. I know that tomorrow is the first day, and we haven't even populated the platform with lessons yet for the children. So that is my concern, because the idea is that the teachers there'll be a general assembly on Zoom tomorrow with parents and teachers. And then the teachers will then start their lessons on teamwork, sorry, on teams, like they've been doing. Just take the children on introductory, on the introduction to the day's work, and then they would give the children the links to their classes. So just like okay, I can see that Mr. Light is not with us at the moment. I am recording this call so that I will add it, or I'll send it, to everyone who isn't here, so that they can also watch and be part of this this meeting. But it would have been great to have everyone, because this is part of what slows things down, when only one or two people are here and then everyone else is not available, So, but we'll have the recording available at a later date. So,
okay, thank you.
So the idea really is that, like, here we have class 1, all right. Then we, based on the content you watched on the other screen, I'm sure that when you logged in, you were able to see this purple bar at the top.
Yes.
So all you do is you go in. Now, if I am the teacher of class 2, because what I mentioned was that it may be better to have these displayed as classes instead of lessons. However, I don't know what the teaching staff has agreed on, but let's even assume that we are going courses or subjects. So we say instead of creating class 1 and so on, we now want to create it split everything into courses or subjects. But Mr. Williams, based on your conversations that you have had amongst yourselves after that initial Zoom call we had, what direction is the teaching staff leaning towards? Do you want each of them to be packaged as classes, and then you would now paste the subjects as part of the content, or would you want to have the format displayed in this format, where you have different subjects, like what I have here, where you have the subjects, and then the subjects will now contain the lessons? So which direction is the teaching staff leaning towards?
Okay, well, what we have agreed is to have subjects, which is why we have assigned teachers specialist roles.
Okay.
Somebody who taking maths and the rest, and so he's going to be uploading for subjects and so on.
Okay, so that basically means that formatting it for that's having the class is named isn't what we're doing now. We're going to be changing this now to the subject. So instead of class 1, we can say this is numeracy. You can call this numeracy 1 for class 1.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Kindly, my network went blank the other time.
Okay, not a problem. This meeting is being recorded, so at the end of it, I'll make.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
However,
all right.
What we discussed was I was trying to find out where there were challenges, and he mentioned that he tried sending some of your colleagues to this platform, and they could not log in. So I explained that this platform only 3 licenses were paid for 3 staff from your school. And Mrs. Amire and I had agreed that the teachers could share login details for now until the financial position of the school improves. So that's what we agreed. So those of you who have accounts can share your login credentials with other teachers, pending when their own accounts are made available. So that's basically what we're doing right now. So I asked him to share his own login details with those he had asked to join, because they had gone to watch the training videos, but they were not able to practice on the platform. So we had cycled back to the platform to now ask the position of the teaching staff about whether the structure of the lessons would be by class or by subject. And he had explained that the teaching staff had agreed that it would be by subject, because teachers were being assigned specialist roles, and that's where you joined us. All right, Mr. Light, I hope you're still with us.
Yes, I got all details. Thank you so much for recapping.
All right, so at this point, we are okay. So the steps to creating a lesson is really simple. When you log in, you should see this purple bar at the top. Okay, so once you're logged in and you see the purple bar, you simply go to the plus new button at the top. I am assuming that you're working with a laptop PC or a desktop PC. It may appear the same way on a tablet, depending on the size, the dimension, the screen size of the tablet. So when you click on plus new, you see a bunch of menus available.
I don't mind joining you. We have a Chinese upset.
So when you see that, you can now click on new course. Okay, so when you click on new course, you then get a form where you will now fill out the subject. So we have numeracy 1, assuming that is numeracy for class 1 students. So Mr. William, what subject should I just add, just so that you can see how it's added?
You could add a literacy or science.
Okay, literacy 1 for class 1.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to leave it as a training type. Okay, to tamper with this. Then a short description of literacy for class 1 pupils. Okay, that's just a brief description. Then communication, I advise that you select the 2 options under communication and then click on create. So let me explain why all of these steps are necessary. The first is the name of the subject. Okay, the second segment that we fed information into, which is the type of the course, determines the format that the content you're uploading will take. So we leave it as training so that it assumes the e-learning format. Okay, so that's the training. The description is what people see when they encounter the subjects on the general interface of the website. So they will be able to tell what this course is for. So we're saying this is literacy for class 1 pupils, so that it's clear. We can even add the age brackets in case someone who is a child who is not a student of your school is thinking of taking this subject. So if they if they don't know the grade the child should be in, they could at least measure it by the age of the child. So you can say from ages X to Y. Then communication, this would allow parents to review the course. And then the next is to create a forum. This is the communication channel for teachers to talk to students and vice versa. So now that we have these forms filled, we'll just click on create and wait for the course to be created.
Hello.
All
Hello.
right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm here. Just give me one moment, please.
I wouldn't fall. I almost fell. Sorry. Good evening, sir. Now, well done. Good evening, everyone. Good to see you. Go and have your seats. Not later, I will play. There's, there's nothing happening. They can't play this. They are not open for today. And those boys are not here today, so you can't play. Hello, sir. Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Lights, please mute your microphone.
Okay, so sorry about that. The subject has been created.
Okay, sir. Following.
The truth is that though for now this is being created for internal use, we are operating under the assumption that in a few weeks or several months, this platform should be something that will be appealing to external users who are not who don't have children in your school. So they should come here and be attracted to the subjects that you're teaching. The first thing that they see will determine whether they are attracted to it or they are turned off. So we have to pick the right images here. So literacy 1, we can just pick, okay, let's just pick this image here of children. Okay, but you can do a search and type classroom. Okay, now when that pops up, you see an option at the bottom that says, hello, please, if you're not speaking, it will be helpful that you mute the microphone because there's noise coming in. And remember that this video will be available later for you to watch. And if noise is coming in while you're trying to listen to it later, you may miss what I'm trying to say. So it will be great for that to be observed. Okay, so we'll click search from Unsplash for classroom. That is the search term. We're looking for pictures of classrooms and so on. All right. Okay. Okay, give me a minute. I'll have to. Okay, I'm going to fix this later, but you should be able to. All right. So just give me a moment. Let me quickly sort that out. just give me a minute. Is at the gate. Okay, now you should please call them to let him in. These flies that are coming into this house. Okay. I forgot that I was on the call. I was talking about flies. Okay, guys.
I heard that, sir. You really forgot that you
I forgot that I had muted the microphone. Okay.
Much really indeed.
Yeah. Okay, so that feature is available now. So you can see that when you do a search for classroom and you select the Unsplash option, it opens up. These are high definition photos from the internet. So we'll just pick one of these pictures of a classroom with children and so on. So that will be. So you see how we select it and it just pops into the design. So you don't need to know how to write code or anything. It just allows you create these things yourself. Okay, so now that we've added the photo and we save, you'll find that the course is turning out well. Now,
Wow.
Now, I'm sorry. Hello, Mr.
Go on, sir. Go on, sir.
Okay. So now, as educators, you now have to determine how you want to structure the lessons. I know that the lesson plans are structured in weeks. So you have week 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. So you can separate you can separate the lessons or organize the lessons into weeks by adding sections. So let's click on add section and we'll call this week 1. Let's assume that that's what you're going to be doing. Or let me ask you, is that basically how you would choose to organize the lessons? You have week 1 and then you have the lessons for week 1 organized. Is that the way you would go about it? Your microphones are still muted. I'm waiting for feedback.
Okay, so I was saying that we are going to be organizing according to weeks.
Okay,
so looking at the example of what you have now, so
yes,
literacy 1, which is year 1.
Yes.
Week 1, or what you call section. Are we going to be using section or week 1? So section means week, if I got you correctly.
Okay, well, the section allows you to organize the lessons into sections. Okay, but the sections can be called weeks or anything else that you would like to name it. But for the purpose of the curriculum, you can say week 1. Okay. Now I know that the curriculum is for literacy 1 is for the entire first year. So you have the terms. You have first term, second term, third term. Now I know that when you measure the entirety of first term, second term, and third term, it's a continuous count. So maybe the first term ends at week 14, maybe week 14, and then the second term begins and it's now week 15. Okay. Sorry, let's wait for there's a vehicle out in front of my window, so let it pass. Don't know what. Okay. So, Mr. William.
I'm with you, sir.
Okay, so in order to organize the entire first year, okay, so we can go with a basic nomenclature of week 1, week 2. Then depending on where the next term begins, we can start to, okay, so the next term, which is the second term, can now continue from week 10, 12, and so on. Then the third term can now begin from wherever it was the second term ended. Does that sound like something that would be user-friendly for the children? Or what do you have in mind?
Well, what you have described more or less paints the picture of what we currently run, except that now instead of saying, for example, 1 to 14, we shut down and then we start 1 to 10 or 12 for second term. It means from what you have here, which I need to also confirm if it's fixed, or we can also break it into 1 to, for example, 1 to 14 for term 1, 1 to 12 for term 2, 1 to 10 or 12 for term 3. But if we can't do that, then it means we have to find a distinct way to split term 1, term 2, term 3 into the total number of weeks. For example, if we have 38 weeks for the school year, so how can we distinguish without breaking into 1 to splitting and starting the numbering all over again? Within 1 to 38, can we just, okay, 1 to 14, term 1, we'll make it distinct, separate from 15 to for example, 27 for term 2, and then 28 to 38 for term 3.
Well, another way to consider it is, instead of simply saying week 1, we can say term 1, week 1.
It's far easier that way.
Yeah, we can just and it's easy to do. We can just type, we can hit the edit button, then come in here and type into this and say term 1, then dash week 1. So that can now be the nomenclature. I've saved it, so that's how it looks now. So by the time you're into the next week, you add section, and then you say term 2 dash week 2. Okay. So that now allows for some. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say term 1, week 2. Sorry about that. I meant to say term. Sorry. Let me look for. So this will be term 1, week 2, and so on. So by the time you transition into the second term, you now say term 2, week whatever. So the system is better organized. The person knows that they are looking at first term work for the first week of the first term. So does that make better sense?
Yes, it does. It does. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So now that we've created this, we're now looking at, okay, how do we populate the content for the lesson? So the first thing we need to actually have is we need to have a video that has been uploaded into YouTube. Mrs. Amre said that the teaching staff have been recording videos at the school location, and they have some.
That's true. Hello.
Some videos are considering. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's true. We have recorded some videos, but you know, amateur recording. So, so it's something I want us to look at to be sure that okay, they are worth it for now at this level that we're just starting. If you can use such, but we have done some recordings. Did you get that, sir?
Okay, please. Okay, so you already have those videos, and the simple way to handle that, at least to upload the videos here now, is you have to grab those videos. Does the school have a YouTube account? Because now the school needs to have a YouTube account.
I am not aware of one, but I can check with Mrs. Amere.
Okay, check with Mrs. Amere very quickly. If the school doesn't have one, I can set one up very quickly, and then we can work towards uploading the videos into that channel. Now, let me show you an example. Let me show you an example. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen with you. Another one of my, okay, so this is my my YouTube channel where I store my own videos. And what would happen is from your end, when you log into the school's YouTube channel, you would see these options: upload videos or go live. So you would click upload videos. Now, of course, you'll be doing this from the computer where the videos are saved. So once you open this, you can click select files and then navigate to the directory where the videos are stored, and then start uploading them one after the other. So when you do that, the upload process would begin, and it will take a while depending on the size of the video and your internet connection speed. So that's the way you're going to have to do it with the current videos you have. When the videos, when the upload process is completed, you would see your video in this, you're going to see them listed in this format. So you see the video icon, and then you would see an option to edit the details. When you click on it, you can edit the name of the video, the title of the video. You may not need to put a description. We just need to have the title. And once that is done and saved, so this is what happens next. At this point, you would click on these three. Can you see the screen I am referring to?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you see these three vertical dots that says options when you mouse over them. When you click on it, you click on get shareable link. So once you click on that, it copies the link from your YouTube channel. That is the video. Let's assume this is the video that you uploaded to YouTube. Now, once this video is copied, you head back, you go to the course page. And then on the course page, you click on add content. Okay, and then under add content, you see the option for presentation, page, web page, video, and quiz and certification. So we're going to be uploading a video. And once you click that, it shows you a form. We're going to simply paste the YouTube link that we just copied from the YouTube channel. And once that is selected, it copies out the link into the lesson. And all you have to do is just click publish. So you can see that in just a few seconds after uploading the video, of course, you can now upload your videos into each of the weeks. Now, let's assume this is your first lesson for this subject for this week. After the lesson, you're expected to give them an assignment or homework. That assignment or homework should be saved as a PDF. So let's assume you created it on Microsoft PowerPoint, and you basically have it in a format similar to, okay, let me locate one of the, I downloaded a PDF. Downloaded a PDF that does that. So, okay, so let's assume you've created the lesson in PowerPoint and you've exported it. And now these are the assignments that are in PDF format. Can you see the assignments?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's assume these are the questions. If it's a numeracy or literacy assignment, the questions are in the PDF, and the instructions are for the child to, first of all, either solve the assignment in a notebook at home. Then after they've solved the problems or the questions on their notebooks, there's going to be a third upload that's going to be included. In fact, let me show you what I mean. So this is the homework, okay, in PDF. Now I'm going to upload this homework into the coursework. So you have the subject first, then we're going to add the homework. So I'm going to add it as a presentation. Okay, so as a presentation, I'll upload a PDF, and I'll be going to to locate that document that I just showed you. Excuse me. So that's the document as a PDF. At your end, as the educator, you would create the assignment and then save it as a PDF. Then you now upload the PDF into the platform. So you can name this assignment 1, and then publish. So now that I've uploaded this, you can see now that I have the subject, the lesson that was recorded by the teacher. I have the assignment. Now the next thing I'm going to be setting up now is the answer sheet to the assignment. So the answer sheet, we're going to edit this assignment. We edit the assignment. It opens up in a new window. And then this is what the assignment looks like in the edit mode in the back end. Now, once it finishes loading, what we're going to be doing is we will be adding questions. We will be adding questions to the we'll be adding a quiz to the assignment. Now the quiz, sorry, okay, it's loaded now. Okay, so the quiz, which is what you see here. So this is the assignment, the PDF we uploaded, but we're going to be attaching a quiz to it. So on the assignment, the questions are contained in the PDF, but now we're going to be creating the slots for the answers. This quiz system is multiple choice. So that now means that the majority of the quiz questions now, you will have to have the answers available so that you can create the quiz for the students to simply quickly take the quiz and submit their answers. So let's assume this is question one, and the answer to question 1, let's assume, sorry, isosceles right angle equilateral. Okay, so let's assume there are 3 options, and the right answer is B. So you come here and check this box here that says is correct. So this is the right answer to this question. Once you're done, you can either save and add new or save and close if that's the last question that you're filling in. So now you have your quiz, this is the answer sheet, the answer segment of the quiz. The PDF is the question segment of the quiz. And once you're done with filling in the quiz segments, question 1 to whatever number it is, you can save. And once you go back to the front end, on the front end, you can go to website. Okay, let's go to, so you can see here that suddenly the assignment, you can see now that there are points assigned to the assignment. That simply means that there is a quiz attached to this assignment. So when we click on the process now, you have just uploaded the lesson video, the assignment PDF, and you have also included the quiz that the child is meant to answer. So basically, they've answered the questions on their exercise book, and then they go into the quiz to simply fill in the answers that they got in their exercise book. So let me demonstrate what we've done now. So as a student, they come in here, they click on e-learning, digital transform. Okay, that's the lesson. Then the video plays. Your videos won't be as long as this. Okay, so it just plays this video up until the end of the video. Once the video ends, it skips to the assignment page. So the assignment page shows the PDF containing the questions that they are supposed to answer. The child is meant to answer these questions in a size book or sheets of paper. Once they have their answers, they simply skip over to the quiz section. The quiz section now is where the child now selects the answer that they got in their notebook from their calculation or from answering the questions in the PDF. And once they've answered that, they now submit the quiz. When they click on this, it shows them whether the answer is correct or wrong. Okay, so demonstrated the whole thing, and you've been quiet. Thank you for being so attentive. So
I was waiting for you to at least arrive at a point before I ask the question.
Yes. So I needed to go end to end so that you could now ask your questions, with the full context.
Exactly.
Everything. So what questions do you have?
Okay, it's been quite interesting. What I will need to run through this entire process just as you have outlined. But from what you have explained, I think that it should be very clear enough. I hope that when I'm doing the practice, I should not have much issue about it. Then I want to ask for the quiz. Must we have the quiz question in only multiple questions style? Can't we do, for example, the essay kind of? But I know that for the quiz, you need to grade. The option should be there for me for automatic grading, which is why you say option B is correct. I should tick it.
Yes.
But what other questioning option do I have other than multiple choice?
Okay. The quiz methodology allows for you to have an automatic marking system in place. If you want them to answer in essay format, then you would have to either request that they send in the answers on the forum, that basically means that you're going to need them to submit something to you to then download and read before you now grade them and score them points. That's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is a more complex way to create an exam or a test, which is the certification option. The certification option allows you to create something called a survey, and the survey has more. Let me show you what the survey looks like. Okay, so when you click on website on the left side, it takes you to surveys. And when you create a survey, you can create one here. All right, and then you can name it. Now, this is a more cumbersome content type for the learning management system. So let's say you have a literacy one homework that needs more than just multiple choice, and you want to let's see, I have to come to options. I have to say there's a time limit. Okay, but since it's assignment, it can take longer. But this is usually what we use to design an exam system. So let's assume the children are to take their exams at home, and you know that you don't want them to take the whole day to write the exam. You need to give them a time limit. So you can give it a time limit of 10 minutes. You can say that the quiz, this can be a reusable survey or exam, which means over time you can populate a lot of questions here, so that when anybody comes in to take the question, you can either show the randomized questions. That means if you have 50 questions in the database, but you only need to show the child 15 or 10, this would then help you do that. It randomizes it so that all the children don't see the same thing, you know, in case they're either in the same hall or they are on the phone with each other and so on. So they don't see the same thing.
Sorry, please. This aspect you're talking about is the reusable survey option. Am I correct?
Yes, the survey option, because you were asking for something that allows you to have essay type, you know, answers. So here you can add a question. Okay, you can choose whether it is multiple choice, one answer, or multiple choice, multiple answers, or you want them to write an essay. The essay means multiple lines, text boxed. So you want to ask, describe your last holiday. Yeah, and then you just say it's now a multiple line text box. It's a mandatory answer, of course. Save and close. So this is the multiple line question. Let's say you're scoring them, okay, and the passing score is 80%. You want to, if you want to issue a certificate at the end of it, you can check this, but we're not. Okay, so I'm going to add one multiple choice question, one S question. So one multiple choice question, okay, what color is this? All right, so I can just do a multiple choice of red, yellow, and the green. So I can choose this as the right answer, and I can say this is 10 points. This is 10 marks for this answer. So I save and close. Now, I've created this as a course or as an exam question. Then I'll go back to this and then I'll add it as a certification. Under it, okay, sorry. I think I need to check. the certificate option, sorry. Okay, I'll select that quickly. Then let me start again. So I'll add a certificate. Then, so now you can see that that survey has shown up here. Are you following? Hello, sir. Your mic is off. Hello, Mr. Williams. Hello, Mr. Williams. Hello. Mr. William, your mic is still off. Hello. Okay, I'm going to finish this demonstration. Since it's being recorded, you're going to have to watch this later. All right, so you click on literacy. That's the certification survey we just created. We'll call it literacy 1. Okay, just like the name. And we'll give it an image. Just give it a cover image. All right, and then duration. Well, let's not give it a duration, and then publish. So now, in just a few minutes, we've created, let's assume you want to use it, well, as part of your answer scheme that you want them to answer with multiple lines. So please hold. So we'll take the certification and okay, so it's now closed, which is okay, sorry, I haven't activated it. So I'll be set, I have to drag this into the section that says it's in progress. We'll refresh this, and yes, so it's begun. Start certification, and so you can see now the student can fill out multiple lines and so I can have multiple lines of answers and so on. All right, so that is basically how to run that level of engagement for the quiz system with multiple choice answers and multiple lines of answers in the same segment. I would recommend that consider sticking with the basic multiple choice format for answering the quiz system. If it is really essential to get written feedback from the students, then you can use the certification model and make it work for the student. Okay, so I'm going to be ending the call at this point. The recordings will be available to you and your team, and we will be having regular conversations as we go along in case there are points of difficulty during the course of your use of the platform.